FC26 ratings will decide my career mode. With first position, we're signing for which is a center back. Now, what rating upgrade or downgrade are we allowed to sign? And no way. We start off by signing a defender who's gotten a +6 to 10 in upgrade. Now, there are a few defenders who got upgrades, such as Virgil van Dijk. He went from 89 to now 90 rated. There is also Gabriel from Arsenal who got a +2 to his rating, but we landed on +6 to 10, which means we have to sign a player that's gotten an upgrade between 6 and 10 ratings, and neither Gabriel or Van Dijk got that. So instead, I've gone with the PSG defender Pacho as our first signing. He has been absolutely amazing for PSG last season. On FC25, he was only 78 rated. That's absolutely not unfair. But because of his amazing performances, EA has decided to give him a big +8, so he's now 86 rated. That's absolutely incredible. He definitely deserves that. And that's our first player joining the team. We will be spinning the wheel and signing a FC26 rated player for every position. But the twist is, we can also get downgrades, which might make it difficult for us, because the goal is to win the Champions League, and if I fail, that by the end of this video, then I'll give away another copy of FC26 to a random subscriber. So if you want a chance to win it all, you need to do is subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. But for now, let's spin the wheel of position and see what position we are going to be signing for next. And we get right wing. I'm really excited for the right wing as there are many great options. Lamine Yamal got a +8 to an 89, which is just insane. He's only 18. What were you doing when you were 18? Or maybe you're not 18 yet, but that's still insane. But let's see what upgrade or downgrade we get to sign. And oh no, we land on a -2, so we have to sign someone who's gotten downgraded. We can't take Bukayo Saka because he actually got upgraded by 1. Rodrigo did get a downgrade, only a -2, which means there is only one option left, and that's to sign the GOAT. Lionel Messi. Messi actually got a -2. It's sad to see both GOATs slowly decline in rating, but it's their age getting to them. But I will still take Messi for our right wing. But overall, this is a very strong start. We just need to continue, so what position will we be getting next? And this time, we landed on CAM, and they get a +1 upgrade. So we actually have a few options. Cole Palmer would have been nice, but he got a +2. Both Bruno Fernandes and Jude Bellingham stayed at their same ratings, but Jamal Musiala did get a +1, which would be a good signing if we didn't have Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz got a +1, and it only makes sense to sign him. He's now 89, rated on FC26. Liverpool's midfield will be deadly with him in it this season, so we now have a defender, an attacker, and also a midfielder for our team. Let's see what position we get next on the wheel, and we're staying in the midfield as we get center mid. But what upgrade or downgrade do they have to be? And it's a +3, so what options do we even have? Vitinha would have been amazing, but he got a +4 instead of 3. Gravenberch is another with a big upgrade, getting a massive +7, but we can't sign him either. Fabian Ruiz did actually go from 82 to 85, which is a +3, but we want someone that's actually better. And the best player with a +3 upgrade is in fact Pedri. He went from being 86 rated to now 89 rated on FC26. He truly also deserves it. He's quite literally one of the best midfielders in the world, and we now have him in our team. The midfield is looking like it'll become very strong. 2 89 rated players so far there, but let's spin the wheel for another position, and we land on the other center back position. Will we get an upgrade or a downgrade here? And we get a +3, which I feel like is very good, so we need to find a good partner for Pacho. A player who did get a +3 upgrade is in fact Upamecano. From 82 to 85, that's a pretty decent upgrade, but there is one better player, and that's Ibrahim Konate. He was 83 rated on FC25, but on FC26, he's going to be 86 rated. That's a pretty decent upgrade for him. But now Liverpool has him and Van Dijk. Liverpool's defense is strong, but for now we have Konate on our team. That defense is looking solid, but let's keep the wheel spinning for another position. And okay, we get goalkeeper. This is a very important one, and we've landed on a +4. Who can we sign? We can't sign Ter Stegen, because he actually went down 3 ratings. That's really not good to see. Golassi from Leipzig did get an upgrade, but a +3, so we also quite can't sign him. But then we have David Raya. He was only 83 rated on FC26, so EA has decided to give him a big +4 to now 87. So David Raya will be our goalkeeper signing. He's been really great for Arsenal, and again, it's just another great signing to our team. We've so far only had to sign one downgraded player, which was Messi for our right wing. Let's hope we don't get more and just get an amazing team. The wheel is spinning again, and we get left back. And for left back, we land on a +1, so nothing major. Our best option here here is really only DeMarco. The Inter Milan left back went from 84 to 85, so that's a +1, and that will be our left back. Nothing much to say here though, other than he does deserve it. But that defense is looking solid. Let's just spin the wheel again. And okay, we land on the left wing. That will be very interesting. And we get another +1, so let's take a look at some of these options. Vinicius and Rafinha are the two best left wingers in the game, but Vinicius got a -1 and Rafinha with a +4, so we can't sign either of them. Kvaratskhelia did get an upgrade, but it was a +2, so that also makes him ineligible. But a player we can sign is Bayern Munich new left winger Luis Diaz. He went from 84 to now being 85 rated, and he has been killing it so far, so we might even see him get upgraded again next season. But for now, he will be our left winger for this team. But only 3 positions left on the starting 11, and it's time for yet another spin on the wheel, and we've landed on the final center mid. Now, I'm really hoping for a big upgrade. Oh no, we've gotten the -3, that's the first time in this video. Now who the hell has even gotten a -3? A player who definitely didn't get a -3 was Scott McTominay. He actually got a +7, so we can't even look at him. Granit Xhaka did get a downgrade. He didn't have the best of seasons last season, so that's why he's now an 85, but that's only a -1. But one of the best midfielders of our generation, Kevin De Bruyne, he went from being 90 rated on FC 25 to now only 87. Yeah, he got hit really hard. He's also recently moved to Napoli, so maybe that's a sign of his retirement years beginning. But he will be our final midfielder, and that does make our midfield look really incredible still. But only 2 positions left on this starting 11, and that's the right back position, but also the striker. What will we get first on the wheel? And we've landed on right back. Okay, so what do we get? And damn, we've landed on a +6 to 10 rated player. That's huge. Let's take a look at some of these upgrades. Now let's start with Daniel Carvajal. He's getting old, so he actually didn't get upgraded, but a small -1 downgrade. We then have Trent Alexander-Arnold, who actually stayed at 86, so we also can't sign him. Jules Koundé did get an upgrade, but his upgrade was only +2, but I actually couldn't find any player with a +6 to 10 upgrade for right back, because not all ratings are out yet, so I've done the closest to that, which is Achraf Hakimi. He went from 84 to now being an 89 rated player. That's incredible. That's a whole +5. So not quite +6 to 10, but it's the closest I could get, so don't scream at me in the comments. But yeah, that's now almost our full starting 11 complete. But there is one position left, and that's our striker position. What rating upgrade or downgrade we'll get for the final player? And let's go, we end on a +3. I feel like that could be good. Well, let's first take a look at the other side of the spectrum. Ronaldo and Benzema both went from 86 to 85. It's sad to see these legends decline. But then for the upgrades, we do have Girassi. He was 84, but now 87, so that's actually a +3. But we could also go with Julian Alvarez, who also went from 84 to also 87. Also yet another +3, but another one of them is Victor Gyökeres. He was also 84, and he also went to 87, but there is one man who's just a little better than all of them, and that's Alexander Isak. He went from being 85 to now 88, incredible striker. Now he also finally moved to Liverpool, so that'll be interesting to see if he can perform there. But that's the final signing to our FC 26 ratings team. It's really good, a lot of big upgrades and downgrades. But remember, if we can't win the Champions League, then I'm giving away another copy of FC 26 to a subscriber. So let's just simulate a season and see if we can actually win the Champions League. I've now simulated till the end of the season, the moment of truth. Have we won the Champions League? Only one way to find out. Let's check the Champions League. We did finish 5th in the league phase. We then beat Stuttgart in the round of 16 and even beat Arsenal in the quarterfinals. And oh my god, we've even beaten Real Madrid to reach the final. Have we done it? And yes, we've actually won the Champions League. So that means I won't have to give away a 3rd copy of FC 26 for now, but I am still giving away 2 copies of the game, so make sure to subscribe to not miss out.